Alright guys, in this video I'm gonna talk about the Amazon product listing and how you can create an optimized listing for your Amazon FBA product. This is going to be a three-part video series where I'm going to show you every single aspect of the way of creating an optimized listing, from the competition analysis to get a proper listing done for your Amazon FBA product. Also guys, if you are just new and starting out with Amazon FBA, I created a 8-part video series where I'm going to lay out the blueprint which I followed to go from 0 to 25K in a month with Amazon FBA. I don't guarantee any result, but I want to show you guys the step that I took to get there. So if you are interested, you're going to see a link right in the screen. You can go to that link and sign up for this free course. I'm not selling anything, so you can watch the course and get a head start for your Amazon FBA business. Also guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Share the video on your Facebook page, recommend it to somebody else, and like the video. I appreciate your help guys, and hopefully you're gonna like this video. We are posting video every single day, so I hope you guys gonna subscribe for more in the near future. So enjoy this video. Welcome to this module. So in this module I'm gonna show you guys how you can create optimized listing for your Amazon product that you want to sell using Amazon FBA, and I'm going to show you guys how you need to do your keyword research and how you need to come up with a plan of creating a listing in long run that's going to have lots of organic sale, and how you can research using your competition who are already ranking higher in Amazon. All right, so what you need to understand is in the beginning you might gonna just break even on your Amazon listing. That's sort of given. What does it mean? Means that you might not gonna make any profit out of that, which is fine, but the real time when you're gonna make profit is when you start getting few sales on your product and your product start getting recommended by Amazon to other similar sellers, basically. So that's when you actually gonna get a lots of organic sale. But to have those organic sale work out, you have to have a optimized listing, not in the spammy way. Basically, optimized listing means a listing that makes sense, plus you have to have like a good description of the product that you're selling, and you have to do it by modeling your competition, not copying your competition, but modeling your competition. And you have to make sure that the information that you provide is genuine and not derailing your your customers to a different route. Okay, so it's very crucial for you to have like an optimized listing. Not in the beginning, you might can optimize listing as you start running your ads and stuff like that, but it's important to have that listing optimized. That way you're gonna be able to rank faster in the first page of Amazon. So which is what I'm about to show you, how you can create an optimized listing for the product that you have, that you're gonna get, basically. So we're gonna take the safety mask as an example, which we actually creating our which we actually selected to do our research and how I do everything when I find a profitable product, potential profitable product to run on Amazon. I'm actually thinking about getting this product, so you might gonna see my listing. If I do that, I might gonna create a case study and I might gonna add it later on this course as well. Or if I do it with other products, I will do that too, basically. So what I do here is basically I take the swim mask goggles, copy this, I just paste it here, as you all know, and after I paste it there, I find the product. So the first 3 product right here is sponsored. It means that the seller is running paid marketing using Amazon platform itself. And I want to show you guys how you can do that too once you get your new product. So I don't look at the sponsored product or listing at all. What I look at is the organic search. So I actually open the first 5 listing, the top listing, first 5 or 6. So in this case, I want to open 6, right? And what I look at is the title, basically, right? So in this page, the first six, most of the titles are basically small and short, basically. So they do not have a lot of keyword in that, which is the advantage for you because you have enough room for putting this keyword and really rank and outrun your competition, which is what I have done. Like the product that I'm selling right now on Amazon, you know, when I looked at this listing, they did not have this keyword, they did not have this description. So once my product was getting some organic sale, it automatically ranked in Amazon because of because I had a strong listing. And now some of my products is in first page as like #1 product for some of the keyword that I'm targeting. So that's what your advantage gonna be. If you can create a better listing than your competition, you're gonna outwork them. Also, what I do, I actually just use a you use this spreadsheet, like a Google Chrome spreadsheet, basically, where I track all the information down. So first we're gonna work on the title, and we're gonna figure out what kind of keyword we're gonna use on the title. Title is the most important search terms in Amazon, basically. So Amazon goes off of title most of the time when they recommend products. So if your title is not optimized enough, then you know it might not gonna recommend the product to the potential customer who have the similar interest to buy the product. So title is the most important. Second, the most important is the description itself, which is the second most important. And product description, there are lots of people say you have to have an optimized product description. I never found it important. I did product description, big product description, small ones, it really doesn't matter. The only two ranking factor that really matters when you have when you get organic sale is the title and the description. And you have to you need initially some sales in order to get that started. So you can use Amazon promoted listing, you can use Facebook marketing, and all that kind of PPC, which really gonna make your product stand out and get some sales going in the beginning, and will help Amazon to determine which kind of people are gonna be interested in your product. All right. So first, I actually just go listing by listing, and I look at all the keyword they use in basic. All right, and I'll list them down, and then on the next video I'm going to show you how I take those keywords to make my title. Okay, so the first listing, right? So I look at the safety first. All right, safety first is like maybe the name of the company, Splash and Swim, child sized. So if you are getting these goggles for a certain age, like let's say for age 3 to 8, basically, right? So those are considered to be children. If you are getting these goggles for like adult, those are adult, right? So child size swim mask goggles, right, is essential. Now here is the thing, you have to decide whether you want to get, I'm sorry, this is too big, so I'm about to just make it 14. You need to decide by looking at the listing, as I told you before, are you gonna get like one unit just like the way this is right here, or are you gonna get multiple units and then you're gonna make a bundle, basically, right? So in the beginning, looking at this listing, right, most of the product in the page 1 has multiple. This has multiple, this has multiple, right? This one has 1 and 1, basically. So if you get this, if you are getting these bulky ones, basically, I don't think if you get like four in a bundle, you're not going to be able to make profit. This for people, you know, making very little amount of money after the product and advertisement and everything, basically. But you know, if you want to do bundle like that, you have to make sure that you have that margin that you have, basically. So if you want the bundle, you can also add the word assortment, right, in that. Very simple. You can assortment, and you can also put, let's say you do 3 in a bundle, you can also put 3 in a bundle, right? 3 in a bundle. Okay, sorry about that. Let me so I took some of the keyword from the first listing, which is the number 1. Number 2, is Intex Mini Aviator Swim Mask. I'm sorry, I did not do that intentionally. Swim mask, alright? Very simple. We already have that keyword right here. We don't need to repeat that. So swim mask is in there basically. The Intex Mini Aviator, I think that's a pretty famous company, Intex. I'm not really sure. And colors may vary. They have a very poor listing description. Very poor description, which is something they're getting ranked for because they are maybe a big company basically, or they are very well known. That's why. And the pricing is extremely cheap, $7.97. I don't even know if they make any money out of that. I think they make some money out of the organic sale, maybe like a couple bucks, $1 or $2 or something like that. This right here, Bling 2.0 Kid Swim Goggle Mask. Now here we don't have the word, we have the child size. We can also add the keyword kids basically, because people can come here and can search for kids mask goggles, right? So this is something that we can definitely add for kids. All right. See how I'm making this up basically, right? Swim goggle mask, Minion mask, kids swimming mask. So swim and swimming is two different keywords. So I would definitely use swimming also as a keyword. If somebody comes in and search for swimming mask, right, or swimming goggles, that will also show up basically. All right. So swimming as anti-fog, UV protection. If you have this on your product, you can definitely add that basically. Custom kid goggles hard case. Hard case. If you're getting a good hard case for this for this listing, you can definitely add that. That's a really good keyword basically. That's something that's gonna drive people a lot. Hard case, because after they use that product, they have to put it somewhere, right? So this is like an advantage that you want to talk about on your title, product title itself. If it's anti-fog, if your product is anti-fog, you can also add that. This listing, the title don't have to make sense. The reason why it don't have to make sense is because Amazon is a search engine. So as much as, I mean, the beginning also makes sense. Child size swim mask goggles, right? This makes sense by itself, right? The rest of them you can just add keyword to rank and give information to Amazon. All right. Then right here, UV protection, custom anti-fog UV protection. If your product has that, always add that. That's a key point basically. But if your product don't, and if you're not sure, just don't put anything that does not comply with your product. All right. That's very, very, very important. So right here, it says Intex Surfrider Adult Swimming Diving Mask, right? Diving is a good keyword, basically. People are not going to use that for swimming. If they want to dive, like children want to dive too, they can also use this mask. So diving is a good keyword to have, basically, right? So diving mask, snorkel set. I don't know what a snorkel set is, right? I think this is the snorkel set. So if you're just selling mask, you do not have to worry about snorkel basics, all right? But if you're selling this, the snorkel set, you don't have to use the word mask. Whatever it is, just mention that, right? So swimming, I'm gonna put /diving. Sorry about that. Remove. I'm gonna put diving, and I'm gonna actually take this. I'm gonna actually do the same for this right here. Anti-fog, UV protection. If your product does that, you can do that too. UV protection. If your product does it, all right. So that's a good keyword that I had. All right. You can use the word set, because assortment is also could be written as set. Like you have to put yourself in the mind of your seller. Like what they can search for, they can come up there basically, right? And what they can do, they can search for child swim mask set. So you have the keyword on your listing, so Amazon gonna recommend your product automatically because you have all this keyword on your listing. All right. So that's what you have to think, like, all right, what a customer gonna search for, basically. Okay, so that's that. And then it says motor eye, kid swim goggles, pack of 3. So we put 3 in a bundle set. All right, pack of 3. I don't think we need the pack. Swimming glasses, that's a good keyword, glasses. Some people can search for glasses, right? Which is an extremely good keyword to have, right? Swimming glasses. So anti-sized swim mask goggles assortment, 3 in a bundle set for swim, for kids, swim diving glasses, anti-fog UV protection. All right, that's a good one, right? For children, if somebody search for glasses like swimming glasses, right, your product gonna pop up. For children and early teens, right? Children is a good keyword. Your target audience, you should always have that, right? For kids, children, I'm about to make that all together. Children, boys and girls, right? So that's another good keyword, basically. Lenses is a good keyword. Boys and girls means that if your product is boys and girls, if your product is unisex, right? People can come in and they can search for swimming goggles for girls, swimming goggles for boys. People search those kind of items, and when you're gonna run ads, you're gonna see like how people search this thing, and I'll show you how that works out, because that's how I improve my listing. But at this point right now, I'm just looking at the first top 5 to 6 listing to come up with the idea of how my initial listing will look like. All right, so I have the word lenses, which is also could be something that people are searching for. You can also include the age limit. If you are making the goggles from 3 to 8 years old, you can also add that, which is a good thing. Basically, if somebody search for like what 5 years old, what's it called? Swimming goggles for 5 years old, that's gonna show up basically because you're putting 3 to 8, right? This is a really good listing basically right here. This is what I'm gonna follow. I looked at the other ones. It does not, like, these ones are extremely poor. Like, this is okay. This is not that bad. This is so poor, I'll not even look at that basically. This, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at that basically because the listing, like this is poor. It's really poor. All right. This right here it's poor, but you can use that. All right. So I'm gonna show you how you should do the listing, right? So I took all the keywords from this ones, right? Seal kids to swim goggles. I don't see any keyword to do that. Seal kids, right? Seal kid to swim goggles. I have no idea what that is basically. But anyway, so right now I have a title that's optimized with top 5 listing. This is what I do, guys. I mean, I'm not like a genius. I just follow and model what's working, and it's unique because I'm not like copy pasting somebody else's word, somebody else's title word by word. I just want to optimize it. I want to have those keyword, right? I want to have this keyword that my seller gonna have in mind. They can search for swim mask goggles, and if my product is a good product, people likes it, people buys it, Google, Amazon gonna highlight the product, right? If somebody search for like 3 in a bundle set for like what's it called, swim goggles for kids or children, much probably gonna show up because of the title. Because the way I've structured my title means that I want to have those keyword, and you can improve on that. You can look at more listing to find more keyword. I mean, I just start with 6, and then as I get some result, as I go along, basically, I always optimize my thing, right? But for initially, this is good. Now, the description, right? Descriptions are also important. I usually add like 5 bullet points, like the way this is right here, basically, which is what works best for me. So I'm gonna go with the description with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you guys what you're gonna write. So it's just safer and more comfortable, right? You don't have to put this right here. You don't have to do that. Basically, safer and comfortable. You can just put colon. I don't know how they did that. To be honest with you, I think there are some HTML code, but I don't put them on any of my listing. I just keep them simple, safer, and comfortable. I would say that basically. I would not even look at like most of my listing is just like this, right? I just wanna what I wanna talk about in the description is I wanna talk to them about what the product is about, and you know what goes inside the product, means the material. That's all I want to talk about. I want to give them some benefits of the product. All right. So this one is sort of where is feel the need to hold your nose every time when you're under the water. Swim makes allow you to see the underwater while keeping in both swim apart. All right. This is a good thing that you can use. It's a swim mask allow you to see underwater while you're keeping both arms ready to swim apart, basically. Okay, perfect for helping kids learn how to swim, paddling, and snorkeling, paddling around the pool and snorkeling the beach, basically. All right, splash and swim, assorted 4 combines, H23, very small size of mask. That's good. So this is quite good. It's not that bad. So I would say which one I would take from here. I would take this from here and I'll rewrite it, basically. All right. If so, for example, let's say your company name is Fish and Swim. All right, just for fun, right? I could say Fish and Swim goggle/mask help will hold your children / kids to see under the water, while swimming. So that's benefit. Okay, benefit. So that's benefit 1. So I'm talking about the benefit. All right. On the second one, I would not even put benefit 1 or in the description. I'll just put this right here. So this is what I like. All right. Let's look at what else is good about that. Perfect for kids to learn how to swim, as well as paddling around the pool and snorkeling beach or whatever, basically snorkeling at the beach. So you can also add that. You just have to rewrite it. Don't just copy and paste. If your children having fun in pool, and or snorkeling in the beach, this is the perfect swim mask you will need for your children, because I want to actually sell this product to them through my description. So I actually want to have them like, okay, this is the best product you're gonna need. This is the only product you're gonna need. So this is benefit 2. I'm not gonna add that text like benefit 2, basically, because I wanna combine them with the benefits, why they should need that, why they want that, basically. On my third benefit, I'm not gonna even discuss about anything else. My third benefit gonna be latex and lead-free materials offer high performance, safety, and durability to keep children protected. Beat heat intensely. That's not the first one, basically. This right here is pretty good. Basically, it says latex and lead-free material offers high safety, durability to your kids protected. Oh, and also here, right here, it says wider silicone suction cap, more comfort. So they're both talking about the comfort, which is something that I want to include. Had better waterproof function to more open vision, so that children are more willing to wear this safer and comfortable. So I want to talk about the comfort, basically, because they are highlighting the comfort a lot, basically. So I can just say our latex and UV protected mask let your children wear the mask made for your children with high quality materials which confirms, which guarantees comfort for the children when they are wearing them for a long period of time during swimming in the pool and in the or Alright, so our latest free UV protected mask made for your children. You see the way I always say your, because I just want to make sure that I connect with my customers and I will tell them that this is specifically made for you and your children, basically. So I always want to tell them, I always want to reference them on my description, which is a good way to connect with your customers. So I just say our latest free and UV protected mask made for your children with a high quality materials which guarantees the comfort for your children when they are wearing them for a long period of time while swimming in the pool. So that's the benefit 3, right? I want to have like 5 points basically. On my benefit, on my 4th, I always talk about the material. This mask is made with high quality XYZ material. Right, you're gonna put that in there, XYZ material, and made for the children age of X to X. All right, whatever you make it, X to X. All right, X to X. All right, I said that basically, and I have to finish up with, I actually put like another benefit. I want to give them a lots of benefit basically, and then you can talk about the packaging. This packaging includes like 3 pairs of goggles, like whatever. Basically, if you make a bundle or one or two, 3 pairs of water goggles, bundle, plug, nose cape, and 12-month guarantee. So they're also talking about 12-month guarantee. Means that if you give them like a 12-month guarantee basically, or you can also talk about your 30 days money back guarantee. So if they're not satisfied, they can contact with Amazon and Amazon gonna give them the refund. So you can also include that. So on point 5, you can include that as well. All right, this product, our mask comes 3 in a bundle and 3 in a bundle on a package. Also we provide 30 days money back guarantee for the, I think the Amazon standard is 30 days money back guarantee. So Amazon FBA money back guarantee. I don't know if it's 14 days or 30 days, so I'm just making sure I don't get a loss of refund. And if I get refund cancellation, I really don't care about them because it's part of the business. So I just want to make sure how long you will get. Terms within 30 days. Okay, so that's fine. So it's 30 days, right? Well, guarantee for the products. So if you don't like any aspect, you can always get your money back. Alright, So I showed you how I create a complete listing, which Gurus does not show you basically, but I showed you how I do it, what I do, how I go from point to point to create a listing basically. So if I take this product right here, right? If I take this product right here and I wanna create a listing, this is how I would do it. I would go to the top 5 listing, I would look at their optimized keywords basically, and I would get the points that I also need in order to make my listing, right? This is how I do it. I do not have any other fancy way. So in this video, this is what I showed you, and the next video I'm going to show you guys step by step how I create a listing. That time I'm going to show you how you can find the search term for your product that people might be searching for, which you need to include when you do the listing. And once I do that, basically you're gonna have like a full understanding of how you should create the optimized listing for a long-term